Good morning, men shedders. This morning we're going to go through probably a little bit of an important step that I may have ran through fairly quickly in downloading the STL file in our first video upload. So what I'm going to do now is quickly run through saving that file, and also in your file structure, in your file explorer, where you probably should save your files, just so you can retrieve them easily. If you're like me, I've downloaded plenty of stuff off the internet and went, where the hell did that file go? So what we're going to do now is I've got my new laptop. I'm going to go into the search bar here and just going to type File Explorer. So what we want to do is, this is where all your files in your computer are stored. So I'm going to go into Open. So here, brand new computer, I'm going to go into my documents here. Actually, I might just maximize the screen. Going to go into my documents and I want to create a folder. So down the bottom here, show more options. In your show more options, we'll go new and new folder. So we've got a new folder here, and I want to basically rename the folder. So if I go into here, you should have rename down the bottom. So I'm going to call this AAA 3D files, because AAA will be the first thing that comes up in your file tree. So when you go and look at your documents, it would be your first file that you'll see. Because this is a fairly new computer, it'll go there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our, minimize this, and then I'm going to go into Google Chrome, and let's look for that, STL file. So, I did use a previous search, and let's go to the Thingiverse, so we were yesterday. I might download a different file. Allow cookies once again, and we're going to download this PosiBit organizer. So download files. So up the top here, once again, you're downloading that file. And now what I want to do is documents. Now there it is. And I want to open that up and I want to save that into there. So you'll see downloading in progress, and that's where it should be saved to. So if we go into our File Explorer and we'll close out of here, we go down to our File Explorer, double click on this. Now, when it typically downloads a file off any of the STL providers on the web, you will normally get a zip file. A zip file is actually a compressed file because there's a lot of data in these files, and what they do is they zip them, which basically compresses the folder. So we need to unpack that zip file. Pretty simple. We just double click. So once we double click, it gives us our files. And then another step that I probably did gloss over was, when we import files into our slicing software, it needs to be in the directory tree. It can't be 2 or 3 folders behind other folders. So it needs to be, in fairly, in present or accessible for the computer is the easiest way. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to copy this. We'll left click on it, copy. Then we're going to up arrow, and we want the file to live in this environment here. So I'm going to see if we should be able to, paste it. So go Control V, and it should paste into this environment.